They should have known that he was casting somebody who robbed our space and occupied. Occupation, illegal occupation. That's why he was casting the guy out so that we should go and occupy. But what happened? We didn't. They didn't. Their ignorance led to their negligence. And their negligence brought us this far under illegality of the criminal who is still killing, stealing, and destroying. As I'm talking right now, is killing and destroying things in Iran and in Israel. He has been doing that in Russia, in Ukraine. We have been fighting against it. In fact, he wanted to use Russia, Ukraine to spark the Third World War, but we squash it because God has ahead of time revealed to some of us before 2020. So one of my national TV interview, I said what I am worried about is Third World War and earthquakes. Two things. And we have to deal with it. Thank God. Scripture says, for he reveals to redeem. So whatever God has revealed, definitely he will redeem it. He said, have I spoken and will I not do it? Some people don't understand scripture. They think that when God reveals something, ask yourself, why will he reveal it in the first place? If he's not interested in doing something about it, then there's no sense. So when he reveals something to us, automatically, he's bound to redeem it. The problem is that he has to reveal it to us so that we will understand. Because we are the people on earth. God cannot intervene. He can't break his word. After he said, have dominion, he didn't say, let we. He said, let them have dominion. The them is you and I. So the ball is in our court. God cannot come into it. He can only look for some of us who are ready, who understand. Then he can use us. That is why he said, I sought for a man. He told the prophet Ezekiel that I sought for a man to stand in the gap. That is what God will always do. Don't let anybody deceive you. The Lord is in control. No. It is you who should be in control, not the Lord. Because the Lord will not be in control because he will not break his word. He said, I have exalted my word above my name. Psalm 138 verse 2. Go check it. That means I cannot go beyond my word. My name is below my word. That means I myself am below my word. I obey my word. I remain obedient to my own word. That's what God is saying. Where is God? And these things are happening. No. God is not going to do anything. It is you who is responsible. If Third World War will happen, it is we who have allowed it. First and Second World War, it is humanity's ignorance that made it happen. They didn't know what to do. They were running helter-skelter, hiding from bombs. But they didn't know that their mouths, if they open their mouths and speak, it can stop. Because you can speak in prayer and it will confuse the people operating the bombs. And they will mess up and the whole thing will collapse. Let me tell you our time. Maybe tomorrow. I will tell you how some things happened. Because when we don't know things, it gives us out to vulnerability of the devil. So be made clear to you that our ignorance is the biggest platform the devil uses. You and I, the moment we are ignorant, that's why God said, for a lack of knowledge, my people perish. That means God is saying, if you don't get this knowledge forever and ever, you will remain perishing. And look, God even went forward B to say that because you have rejected knowledge, that means it is you and I who rejects knowledge. My brothers and sisters in religious Christianities, don't reject knowledge. Listen to knowledge and learn. That's why I quote the scriptures. God says, if you reject the knowledge, I will also reject you from being my children. So let me tell you, religious people are God's children who are rejected because they have refused knowledge. They want to continue to follow the ignorant things their ancestors did. The disciples failed to understand, so I should follow their misunderstanding. No, I have to leave them and discover some knowledge for myself. And all I need to do is to cross-check it in the scriptures. If it is matching, then that's it. That's the truth. He said, ye shall know the truth and you shall be free. You shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. In fact, since I discovered the concept of the kingdom, 2014, I have become free. Because you see, we are in bondage in spirituality, in religion. Oh. People are, they are not sure of what they are doing. They cannot ask, they cannot talk, they are just quiet. They are in bondage. I was freed 2014, 11 years today. And I want you to be free also. So beloved, don't be angry with me. Rather be happy because I am doing a good job for you. I'll be held responsible. Any wrong that I'll teach or speak. How about religious people? They don't even tell you anything. They deceive you. They lie to you. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Peter Anamon. I speak on behalf of the Dominion Gathering, as well as I speak on behalf of the concept of the kingdom people, as well as I speak on behalf of the office of the prophet. That is the one that gave birth to these ones. The office of the prophet is the one that gave birth to the concept of the kingdom people and then also the Dominion group. Now we have Dominion farms. Wow. We are moving forward. Very soon we have Dominion industries. I'm telling you, because we have to prepare to prove to the world that we can take over the world and the world will be better. Yes, we have to prove it. That's why we are beginning with farms, because that is the industrial platform, because it will produce food, raw material, energy,